I can feel you. You have a certain electric energy about you. You cold machine manufactured with blood and bones. But with all that power, you're still like me though. Cause there's one thing you're still missing. The plug.
Yo, welcome back to The Plug, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, I'm your host, Julian Stallworth. Today we got South Park Mall at Urban City Originals. If you ever in the city, you need some streetwear, make sure you make a stop here at South Park Mall. Today we're going to catch up with Don Juan Gonzalez, chop it up with him, see what's going on with his brand and where he sees his brand in the future. Hey, let's check this music video out.
Yeah, 1-2, 1-2, 1-2. I know y'all hear me out there. Check it. Hold up, let me put down the controller. I'm popping in the neighborhood like Molly mixed with soda. They trying to take me up, but yet they'll never reach my quota. Niggas be like, damn, I thought I warned you. Guess you need an introduction, maybe a little something different. This church with no singing. This is exactly what you've been missing. An artist painting his pain on top of a gold ceiling. Straight chillin', making money legit. No dealing, God willing, let me blow up today. My clock's ticking, I ain't never been driven. Got that new car feeling. Suit with many ties, I'm all about my business. No dials with one dream. Bunch of niggas on different teams, saying I got your back. Always giving me that, but when I'm ready for that war, where you at? I don't stress, I don't cry, I just write my goodbyes, cause I'm still getting mines. You just wasting your time, why don't you find something new? Something for you to do, get a seasonal job, why don't you go back to school? Cause this rapping ain't for everybody, it's everybody. Murderer with the ink, word to Gotti. You know it, my composition's reloaded. Lines go over your heads, only your barber will notice that my wordplay is greater. And my wallet got paper for every bar that I spit. Make rappers change their behavior, saving the best for last. Ironically, I'm the best, they calling me Mr. Clutch. I'm rocking that Jerry West. Wait till he slip. It so happened to be I'm that speaker with Max Grip. Shit, bagging bitches for days. I mean, I got all their numbers, but they never get played. So hey, why don't you turn your thirst down? Been talking for 7 hours, go and sit that ass down. Why the hell would I buy rounds? You the one that want me. I ain't even got a deal, so she wanna sign me. How the hell you tell a hoe to chill? Let it go, but that ass so delicious. Mentally fucking vicious. Best wishes to the guy who can stick to his own guns. Cause I'm trying to fight these demons with handcuffs in the trunk. Don't push me, cause we close to the bed. Lick them lips, baby, give me head. Hey, what can I say? I'm a freak without the costume. Fuck it, bend over in
Yo, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that music video. Like I always tell you, if you like that video, make sure you hit the description and follow that link to their page. Support them as they will support you. You're here with Don Juan. So hey, I appreciate you taking this interview. We
Appreciate you coming out to Urban City.
Hey man, we here. So can you tell people like your role in the whole Urban City?
Well, shoot, first of all, God blessed me with the opportunity, put me in charge to manage, direct the business and the retail side of it, you know what I'm saying? So I guess you could say I'm the store director, you know what I'm saying? The other thing is, of course, I'm definitely the owner of the company. The chief executive officer, myself and my wife and my family, we make sure we keep operations going in a positive direction with the times, especially with social media being a big part of today's business tools. You know what I'm saying? And the other thing is I'm the graphic designer and the creative director for the brand new COG Streetwear.
So you wear several different hats, so it's just not CEO, you're doing a lot of other things. That takes a lot of time.
Yeah, it does, and on top of that, I got to continue educating myself, and shout out to the people out there at UTSA, you know what I'm saying?
Good. So with all that going on, you have to come get stressed sometimes. How do you personally take on stress when you got, you're the CEO, you're doing this, you're going to school? How do you take on that kind of stuff?
I pray. That's it, simple. Right? I pray. With God, everything's possible.
Absolutely. So when we come back from this music video, we'll get into some questions.
Yep.
And for now, check this video out. We'll be right back.
Peace.
Put it on, boy. City. Hear the make my motherfucking presence felt. They wanna know IG names and Twitter names, how many followers you have. But that shit don't matter, cause I'm real, bitch. What they know about the hustle, what they know about the struggle. So much hate up in the air, it's hard to tell, really love it. Yeah, I'm trying to do right, but I stay up in some trouble. Believing in the man, but stay flirting with the devil. But I'm still standing after all the smoke settle. Got the pedal to the metal, trying to reach the next level. Got your girl digging me like she came with the shovel. And them haters watching every move like I'm cable. Yeah, I'm sharpening the flow, Cain and Abel. In other words, when I grab the mic, it's fatal. Been going hard since day one, straight up out the cradle. Got the power and respect, what I bring to the table. And I ain't signing shit, cause I am my label. Make them feel the horsepower, bustin' straight up out the stable. Yeah, I came a long way, so I'm glad I'm able to provide something beautiful. Ain't nothing fake. What they know about the grind that it takes to shine, till it starts to shape and define. What they know about the late nights working overtime. Get knocked down, but you keep on trying. Time waits for no one, time keeps on flying. And these hating assholes keep on lying. But I'm minding my business and I'ma get mine. Patiently waiting, cause I know I'm next in line. Know you heard about gods, know you heard about dough, man. But what you really know, man, about city boy getting ready next to blow, man. Better get with the program, spit hot shit, but your boy so cold, man. Bitch, I'm for show, man. Keep it real, 365, 24, man. Give me all your money when you hit a domino slam. Boy, in this bitch going hard, bro, boy. Like I'm finna throw a bomb in this bitch, so go far. No, never met your girl, but stay bumping in that whole car. No, it got you jealous, make you wanna pull a whole card. City boy, keep on screaming, no lord. When I'm all up in their stomach, make them haters wanna vomit when they see me grinding hard, getting closer to the summit. Rather see me at the bottom, cause they know I come from it. Kept it real while they stunted. Been there, done it. Dedication with some hard, make you show really want it. Treat the beat.
Blessings on blessings on blessings. Look at my life, man, that's lessons on lessons on lessons. I treat the beat like it's a reverend. I tell the truth like, Father, forgive me. These are all my confessions, man. This wasn't luck, it was destined. I done lost homies who been with me since Ed and Eddie.
Hope you enjoyed the video. Back with Gon Juan Gonzalez. We here. Define fashion for me.
Wow. First of all, I'm gonna be the first one to tell you I am not a fashionista.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I will tell you this. As an artist, as a graphic artist, as someone who just loved to design and draw on paper, it was just easy to say, well, if I can put this on paper, I can put it on a t-shirt. And growing up when in the 80s, you know what I'm saying, airbrushing and a lot of that graffiti lifestyle was part of what I loved. And it easily just translated over to clothes. So to me, fashion for the type of individual that I am, I'm a street artist that loves street fashion, and it's simple, man. T-shirts and jeans with some nice kicks and a matching hat, and I'm good to go. You know what I mean?
So, what do you think about the current state of like streetwear?
Well,
things like that.
Let me tell you about what a lot of the brands are calling streetwear. They weren't calling themselves streetwear when streetwear was in. When Fubu and Fat Farm, Academics and Sean John was set up at these big fashion shows like Magic, their section was streetwear, which was what I was. You know what I'm saying? I believe the Meccas and the Fubus, the way they grew up, you know what I'm saying? The way they started their brands, that's what I gravitated toward, you know what I'm saying? A lot of the brands like Crooks and Castles and what's the other brands? The ones that have been out there for a while, you know what I'm saying? They were set up in an area called Slate. They never once called themselves streetwear. Eventually, with time, they took on the name and said they were streetwear. And to me, what I knew a street cat to be, someone who, let's see, grinded or hustled or played ball, who is the same individual who's wearing that product or our product today, they didn't recognize it as streetwear. You know what I'm saying? So to me, if you're gonna call yourself streetwear, that's fine by me. I'm no one to say you can or you can. All I'm saying is when we represent streetwear, we represent it from its originality. Where it came from. It came from you know, the four elements of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? From the breakdancing, the graffiti, the MCing, the DJing, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm representing our streetwear to be, you know what I'm saying?
I like that. I really like that. That's the first time I really ever heard anything to that nature.
Well, though I'm not a fashionista, I can definitely tell you that. Well, I can also tell you the history, you know what I'm saying, of how it started. The clothing came because of the music.
Absolutely.
The music is the father or the mother of clothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If it wasn't for hip hop, there would be no streetwear.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So
You guys been around since
1999. Yeah.
So y'all been doing it for almost 20 so years.
Well, I think it's 16 years.
16.
16
20.
years, and before 1999, I actually started a brand back when Massimo, Stussy, Yaga, and Tribal were out, and that was back in like 1994.
Okay.
But there was not a what's it called, an avenue for me to hit. I tried to hit the corporate stores.
Yeah.
I got a lot of no's. I couldn't find any independent stores, so you know I went from festival to festival selling whatever it is that I was designing at the time, and you know, and that's really where we got our start from.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, last question before we get into this video: what is one part of your wardrobe that you have to have?
I gotta have a UCLG t-shirt all day, baby. You know what I'm saying? I gotta represent who I am, what I design, not because I'm selling it, but because I truly believe in it. You know what I'm saying? My brand, you know, like I said earlier about the 4 elements of hip hop, my brand caters to 4 elements. It caters to family, faith, hustle, and art. You know what I'm saying? And of course, again, it always ties back into the music, but music isn't necessarily my motivation. My motivation is how I live and who I design for. And I don't design necessarily just for me. I design for every customer that comes into the shop that runs up to a t-shirt and says, I can't believe you designed this, man. This is for me. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta stay, you know what I'm saying, tied to the streets by having a flagship store. I gotta stay tied to the streets by having the social media sites, and I gotta have that interaction with that customer, because if I don't, you know what I'm saying, then it's kind of like, you know what I'm saying, hiding myself away in the prison and staying away from everybody.
Yeah.
You're gonna lose touch with who you're designing for. You know what I'm saying? So definitely a UCLG streetwear. I represent it because it's who I am. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. So we'll be back with Gon Juan in
Yeah.
a little bit. Check this video out, and we'll be right back.
Peace.
You ain't gotta lie, a nigga got it. I see it in ya, I know all about it, girl. You got that super good for sure. Been wanting you for years to keep it short, but I'ma be that man before it's time. Girl, you know I gotta think about it. Step up on my heart, I got a fuse to blow. What would you leave about it? You refuse to show. On holidays and weekends, my true friends come out. On holidays and weekends, my true friends come out. On holidays and weekends, my true friends come out. On holidays and weekends, my true friends come out. I made it. I made it. I hear the gospel through the How come I made it? I barely made it. I hear the gossip through the phone. I nearly fainted. I know some people in my face. They know my name. I never greet them with it, cause it ain't the same. My girl be claiming that I'm running game when I'm in the city. Running game when I'm by myself. Running game with a bad bitch. For my ass kiss, I'll do myself. I swear to God, I don't love them hoes. I ain't like them other niggas that you know. I'm on my own, huh? On holidays and weekends, my true friends come out.
Yeah. Well, I guess what I kind of want to know is your inspiration for all of it.
It has to go back to hip hop,
Yeah.
music. You know what I'm saying? I remember being 13 years old and wanting to book some studio time. Didn't know how to go about it, so I picked up the yellow pages, called the studio, and at that time, it wasn't like today where everybody has a studio in their home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And when they told me it was $200 an hour, I said, okay, I'm done with that. Hung up and
That was real quick. You're like,
it was real quick. I said, it ain't
expensive.
happening.
Yeah.
I mean, and then $200 back then was even harder to come about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So how do you think your background from growing up set you up to run a business like this?
I'm still learning how to become a businessman. I think I was 15 years old when I saw a billboard above a bank and it said entrepreneurs welcome here. And I was like, I don't know what entrepreneur is, but I definitely need to look into that.
Yeah.
When I found out what it was, I was just intrigued. I think a lot of people are blessed with plenty of talents, you know, whether you're a basketball player, or you play sports, or you sing. You have those natural talents, but you still have to learn how to develop them. You still have to be coached. You still have to go to school, and that's what I'm doing. I can honestly tell you, I've never went to school for business, but running a business, I've learned. You know what I'm saying? And I've learned the hard way. So I've actually, if you go to my Facebook page or whatever, there's some info and it says study that. I always put the School of Hard Knocks because I can tell you right now, as much as many of the mistakes I've made, as much money I've invested, and we started with nothing. You know what I'm saying? I can honestly, truthfully tell you that I could have afforded to go to any college in the whole country, Ivy League or no matter how expensive it was, because I know for a fact we've at least invested over $1 million in what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Just on rent alone. So imagine how much more I've invested. And overall, we've won some and we've lost some. But I'm gonna tell you, through our failures, we've learned a lot. You know what I'm saying?
So through everything, what is the best advice someone's ever given you?
I know that Nike probably has a trademark, just do it.
Yeah.
But I remember asking my brother-in-law, because he owned a business, and I said, hey, how do I start a business? And he pretty much said, just do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If you dream about something and never get off the couch and go actually try it, you know what I'm saying, then your dream means nothing.
It means nothing.
You know what I'm saying? You have to take your dream, put it into effect, and just go do it. You know what I'm saying? The best thing to do is prepare yourself. You know what I'm saying? Go seek a mentor or seek advice from people that are doing something in whatever field that you want to get into, and get as much information as you possibly can. Don't ever let the lack of money, you know what I'm saying, stop you from doing it. I've heard plenty of people say, oh man, you know, it's just that I can't right now because I ain't got no money. Yeah. I had another guy that I still share this story with, Asian guy. I was working at his store downtown in Laredo, and shout out to everybody at the 956, you know what I'm saying? He pretty much told me, like, well, if you want to start a business, why don't you just go ahead and start it? I said, I ain't got no money.
Yeah.
And he goes, well, you eat lunch, right? And I said, yeah. And he says, how much do you spend on lunch? And I said, about $5 a day. Yeah. He goes, well, why don't you save that $5 a day, put it in a piggy bank, put it in the bank, whatever it is, put it under your mattress, and save it for 5 years. It'd be about $7,000 to $9,000. I said, well, what am I going to do for lunch? And he said, drink water, trick your stomach. You know what I'm saying? So there ain't never an excuse for you not be able to start something. Yeah. It's just that we have gotten to the habit of growing up and wanting everything right now. Yeah. Instead of learning how money works, you know what I'm saying? Another piece of advice, listen to Dave Ramsey, man. Listen to people who have actually taken, you know what I'm saying, something, you know, literally from nothing and turn it into, you know what I'm saying, an empire. You know what I'm saying? So get off your butt, you know what I'm saying, pick up a book, talk to people who are in it, and most importantly, pray to God. Where there's a, you know, what you heard the phrase, where there's a way, there's a will, right? Yeah, where there's a will, there's a way. Yeah. Most importantly, you know what I'm saying, if you take it to God, you know what I'm saying, anything that God blesses you with, no man can take away. Yeah, He'll open those doors up for you. And when you didn't know how He makes it possible. So we, as people can see, we're behind fades and braids. Yes, sir. You have a barbershop along with your clothing here. Can you tell me a little bit about how the barbershop is? Well, How about we do this? Let's go into the next video.
Okay.
And then when I come back, I'm gonna let you know exactly that we're not a clothing store, instead we're a specialty store.
Absolutely. All right, check it out.
La música de Alinas.
The red shirt gang.
What up, nigga? What up, nigga? What up, nigga? What up, nigga? What up, nigga?
Messing with another nigga from the side.
What up, nigga? 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 What up, nigga?
Talking about another nigga from the side.
What up, nigga? What up, boss? Shouting to my niggas out the dirty south. Talking to my niggas out on the paper route. Been gonna hit a lack with the bows out. Love to show out. To my niggas that's real tough. With a styrofoam cup in the clutch and it's filled up. Super clean nigga showing up. With a lean so mean, country boys kicking up dust. To my niggas in the same town. To the ATX, then across to the H-Town. Let them know we in the way now. Had to pull it out and cock it just to make a fucker lay down. To my niggas that bang screw. Candy red or the blue or motherfucking hoodoo. Southern niggas keep it so true. And I'ma holler for my niggas every time I miss the fall through. What up?
What up, nigga? What up, nigga? What up, nigga? What up, nigga? What up, nigga?
Messing with another nigga from the side.
What up, nigga? 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 What up, nigga?
Talking about another nigga from the side.
What you know about yo? Show a Jenna piece used to scroll. Show we get lifted to the moon. Show we made a little nickel off the club. Nigga, this is kung fu. We can kick it, make it do what it do. You my nigga. I've been making mine off the old ways. I've been on the road, I'm an OJ. Really wasn't fucking with you, no way. Everything pretty round mine, you a strong J. OG with a bolo, hanging with a 9 niggas 20 cholo. This is San Antonio. Motherfucker better live it. Big nigga by the bar. Little city by the river. Nigga, making my living. Quit counting my pockets, keep clocking my women. Told me I was nothing. I was done from the beginning. Another dog ass off of 7-8, rating children. Listen, came home like he never left. Told me right at home, it ain't nothing left.
The whole Urban City original. Oh, look, I got it right here. You might have the history. There it is. It started like that. You know what I'm saying? Because once I realized we're in Texas, I met all these rappers from Paul Walter, Cam to Slim, helped them with their movement grow in San Antonio. Then it went to Urban City Original with the OG capitalized, you know what I'm saying? And we put the skyline, and then we went to UCOG Streetwear. And what I liked about this was, you're saying something, you see us, right?
Yeah.
You see an OG, you know what I'm saying?
I like that.
But if you say you see OG streetwear, it's saying you see OG streetwear.
Nice.
You see original streetwear, and we're keeping it fresh. Or you can look at it as original gangster. You can look at it as original gear. Either way, like the whole OG sense, you know what I'm saying, ties back to what keeps me in line with who we are, and it's simple. We always want to keep it gangster. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care if you wear dresses, if you wear flowers on your clothes. I don't care what fad you're chasing. At one moment, at one time, you eventually get gangster on somebody.
Yeah.
So gangster isn't, to me, it's more of a characteristic. It's more of a personality. It's more of a trait of who you are. Not tying it back into the whole gangbanging thing,
that whole lifestyle.
but it's more about just keeping it real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Demeanor.
Exactly.
And then, how did y'all come up with that logo there? Because I see this one and I'm like, man, like that.
Honestly,
different.
One of the designs that we have, and I don't even think we have it up here. It's a design that we pretty much remixed. We took the old Cadillac logo, and I've always liked the wreath on it. And to me, it had a couple of meanings. The wreath, if you could even go back to when Julius Caesar was king. The whole wreath. The wreath to me is prestigious, is royalty. It says something about how we carry ourselves, and we tied that back in with the abbreviation of Urban City Original. You know what I'm saying? And that's why we went that route. In fact, because we wholesale to a bunch of other stores. What's his name? Ice, Vanilla Ice. went to a store that we sell to in Florida.
Yes.
And he bought a shirt that says "Work No Sleep," and he wore it on one of his episodes on TV. I was sitting there watching it.
Is that my shirt?
I'm like, oh shit! I was crunk. I was so excited. We got in touch with his manager and said, "Hey man, that was our shirt. We ain't tripping on it or nothing. We just want to say thank you."
Yeah.
So we said we would like to send you a care package, because of the appreciation that we have for him buying it from a store.
Yeah.
So we sent him 12 shirts. That next season, he wore 8 of them on other episodes, and he wore 5 of them in different events, like at some red carpet event for some music thing. He was with one of the Kardashians' brother, Rob Kardashian. He was wearing it. He was on an interview with Deadmau5. Deadmau5 has a YouTube channel also. It's called Coffee Run with Deadmau5. You can actually pick up that. You can see that episode, and he's wearing an All I Care About t-shirt.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying there. He's just been in fact, this season, he also wore our shirts on like 3 more episodes. So
he's a big supporter.
He's a big supporter. In fact, we've even been talking to him about being part of the brand, with being a spokesman for the brand. And right now, we ain't ready for that, but he was like all for it. You know what I'm saying?
Nice. And I seen that on your Instagram. I seen Vanilla Ice, and I seen Pink Khali, and I was like, is that really Vanilla Ice? Like wearing his shirt.
Yes.
So I was like, I don't know.
And you know what? He embodies the whole old school, OG look that.
Boy, I've been patient while I've been waiting for you. I can tell you're eager. I'm your little heater. Ice from out the freezer. I can freak you, babe. You got me on the meter. Baby, beat it like a speaker. One margarita. So I will freak you, babe. So ready. So